this video we will be talking about three things for the chapter of 3D. This is the last video for the chapter of 3D, and in here we will be going through very interesting topics. The first topic is intersection of a line and a plane. So we will find whenever there is a plane and when will the line intersect the plane. Then we will talk about the condition for line to lie in the plane completely, and then we will be talking about equation of plane containing two lines. Okay, so let's start with the intersection of a line and a plane. If there is a plane and there is a line which intersects the plane, and we have to find this point where it intersects, and you have plane P here and you have line L here. So how will we do that? It's actually pretty easy to do this problem. So let us say you have, I'll give through the example of for you to understand. You have line x by 2 is equal to y by 3 is equal to z by 4. This is your line, and the plane is x plus y plus z is equal to 9. Okay, so how will you find what point where do they intersect? So basically, it's the easiest way to think about this is you have to find a common point. So you express the coordinates of x, y, and z in terms of lambda. We have done this many times. Whenever you have to find a point which is on the line, you take a parameter lambda, and then you can write x, basically the point, let's say this point A as 2 lambda, 3 lambda, 4 lambda, and then this should satisfy this equation, satisfy P, equation of P, and if you do that, this will become 9 lambda equal to 9 or lambda equal to 1, implies that point A is 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is a very easy thing to do. Basically, you express the line in terms of lambda, and then you put it in the plane and you will get an answer. So this was just an easy example. There might be a little more involved algebra, but that's pretty straightforward. So this was the case whenever the line and a plane intersect in one point. So basically, you have a plane. Let us say you have a plane like this, and then there is a line which intersects at one point. However, it is also possible that the line might lie in the plane completely like this. So what will happen in that case? How should we think about the problem? So the question that basically is saying condition for line to lie in a plane, right? So condition for line to lie in a plane, and let us say the line is like this. This is the normal vector to the plane, and this is P, this is L, and this is B vector, right? So how will I ensure that the condition lies in the plane? So there are two things. One, we have to first make sure that the point on the line, so there will be a point on the line. So a point on line satisfies the equation of plane, right? And second condition is that B is perpendicular to n vector, or B dot n is equal to 0. Okay, so these are the two conditions. So you can imagine what are we doing. So if one point is on the plane, so that means the line is definitely intersecting at one point. So let's say you made sure one point definitely intersects, and then we forced the parallel vector to become perpendicular, so you force the line to be on the plane. That is how I think about this. Another way is that you can take 2 points on the line, and then you can satisfy both the points on the plane. Then that will also ensure that the line is actually on the plane. If there are 2 points which satisfy the equation of the plane, then it has to be on the plane. So for instance, let us say you have a plane x plus y plus z is equal to 1. P is x plus y plus z is equal to 1, and the line is x minus 1. X minus 1 is equal to minus y, comma z is equal to 0. Okay, so the n vector is I cap plus j cap plus k cap. How to write this equation? We have discussed this in the topic of lines, that if you get something like this, you should write it like this. So take this point here and divide by 0, because so that this all satisfies, and hence B cap is I cap minus j cap, right. So now there are two things. One is you should take a point on the, so what is the point? Point is 1 comma 0 comma 0. Does it satisfy the plane? Yes. So the point A 1 comma 0 comma 0 satisfies. So that is check. That is good. Now B dot n is 0, 1 minus 1. So this also says. So this line lies on the plane. Okay. Now let us check for this. Can we check for this? So we have if we know that this point satisfies, what is B dot n? B is 2I cap plus 3j cap plus 4k cap, and this is x I cap plus j cap plus k cap. B dot n does not come out to be 0. So there is, it is not there. So both of these conditions has to be true. Can we do something else to check? Can we find any other point on the line? So if you take the value of lambda to be, let's say 1, the point will become 2 comma minus 1. So 2 comma minus 1 comma 0 also satisfies this line, that also satisfies this plane, 2 comma minus 1. Okay. So 3 comma minus 2, all these point comma 0 will also satisfy this line and equation. So you can check that. So a point on the line satisfies the equation of the plane and B is perpendicular to n. That is as simple as that. Okay. Now the last topic, which is one of my favorite topics of this chapter, and that is if there are two lines. If there are two lines, let's say like this and like this. So this is B1 vector, this is B2 vector. There is some point A2 and some point A1 here, and then there is a normal here. So now there are two things. One is, when will lines be coplanar? Okay, when will lines be coplanar? And second question is, what is the equation of plane containing two lines? Okay, there are two things we want to answer. So when will lines be coplanar? Coplanarity, flash vectors, flash, it should be very quick. So you have two vectors here, B1, B2 already given to you. The third vector you can quickly see is A2 minus A1. We have discussed this before also in terms of two lines, when are two lines coplanar. So I hope that is very, you can remember this, that A2 minus A1. So that's why I am not doing this again. A2 minus A1, B1, B2 is equal to 0. We have discussed this already. We have discussed the coplanarity condition for the lines. So when will lines be coplanar? If you did not remember this, then please go back and check. We have already discussed this. So lines will be coplanar if A2 minus A1, B1, B2 is scalar triple product of that is 0. What is the equation of plane containing two lines? That is what is the interesting part. To do that, there are many ways to do it. The way I think it is very easy to do it is to remember that n vector is perpendicular to the vectors on the plane. So you can take n to be B1 cross B2, and then you already have a point on the plane even in A2, and that is something you can satisfy to make sure. So then satisfy either A1 or A2. Okay. So let us do an example quickly to find this. So x plus 1 by 3 plus is equal to y plus 3 by 5. So L1 is x plus 1 by 3 is equal to y plus 3 by 5. 3 by 5 is equal to z plus 5 by 7. L2 is x minus 2 by 1 is equal to y minus 4 by 4 is equal to z minus 6 by 7. Okay. So B1 is 3I cap plus 5j cap plus 7k cap, right, and B2 is I cap plus 4j cap plus 7k cap. How will you find a vector perpendicular to both of them? You will take a cross product, like I have mentioned. I don't have time. I'm not basically showing you the determinant opening thing, but basically the n vector comes out to be something like, it may be parallel to this, but it comes out to be something like I cap minus 2j cap plus k cap, I cap minus 2j cap plus k cap. Okay, so the equation of the plane would be something like x minus 2y plus z is equal to d, right? Because the line n vector is I cap minus 2j cap plus k cap. Now you have to satisfy a point which could be either this one 2, 4, 6. So if you satisfy 2 minus 8 plus minus 6 plus 6, so it will become d is equal to 0 actually, or you can satisfy the point of minus 1, minus 3, minus 5, we will get the answer to be x minus 2y plus z is equal to 0. So this plane contains both the lines. So what we did, it's not very difficult. I have a little bit not written the details here. Take B1, B2, take the cross product. So if you actually check the cross product, take dot of these two, so it will be 3 minus 10 plus 7, so 0, 1 minus 8 plus 7 equal to 0. So this is perpendicular to both B1 and B2. So that's why we took a cross. Then we made sure that the points satisfy the plane. You can take any of the points and then basically find the value of the coefficient, that is 0 in this case. Okay. So this is how we did equation of plane containing two lines. So I hope you enjoyed this series of videos on three-dimensional geometry, and I hope to see you in different chapters of mathematics, physics or chemistry. Thank you.